Hello, Scorpio, it's Lisa, and here is your March 4th to 10th, 2024 reading. This is just a general reading. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, all my contact information is in the description box below this video. Okay, so Scorpio, let's see what's in store for you this week. March is a super interesting month for most signs, so let's see what the overall message is for you, Scorpio. Overall message is the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is all about healing, going through a healing process. Some of you may be having to take a step back, rest, go through a healing process. Others may be at the point where you need to get up and start healing by doing. But it feels almost like growth. It's kind of like this process of growth. And some of you may just need to heal from something. Viruses are all over the place right now. But it feels almost emotionally, it's about healing and the act of healing. Swords are all about action, right? And so it feels like you purposely are taking action to heal, which is really cool. And that can be with your body and saying, okay, you know what? I'm going to heal my body. It can be with career where you're like, you know what? I got to take action to heal the things at work and move towards what I really love to do and what I want to do. And relationships can be the same. So then what the challenge you have is perseverance. So it feels very much like, because this card can also be about wanting to withdraw as well to heal and go within to heal and figure things out. So with the Nine of Wands, it's all about you've come through so much, you've worked really hard, you just need to take a break, take a deep breath in, and have perseverance and continue to move forward. So with that being a challenge, it feels very much like you've been working hard and you just need a break, or you need to kind of heal from all the stuff you've done so then you can persevere. And this week just feels like that week where it might be hard for you to continue to kick butt and go forward, and you may just need to take it as, I don't want to say one step at a time, because that's what we're always supposed to be doing, but it just feels like you can do within it rather than push. It's kind of like, okay, I'm just going to take it easy this week and I'm just going to continue to move forward, but go within and work. They're showing me quietly rather than be and pushing forward. And then where you need to focus is balancing yourself. So the more balanced you are, the more that that comes into your life. It is about giving and receiving, so not over giving anymore and not just taking. It's about having this flow with things. And when you balance that and balance your life, the more energy and the more abundance that comes into your life. And then what you don't see coming, Scorpio, will reveal in a moment. So it really is kind of this week of going within, it feels like for you. Or at least trying to have some insight, figuring things out and healing from all the stuff that you've come through in order to persevere. And this week, it just feels like either you're not feeling like doing it, or it's a bit of a challenge and you just need to kind of give yourself a break, balance yourself, rebalance yourself, and continue forward. So the Four of Swords, so the Three of Swords is all about that, heartache has led you to a new beginning. And that's sort of what it feels. It feels more, for some of you, it may be that something actually happened, like an end of a relationship, a job. It could be like health or whatever, but it just feels like almost like all this stuff, just working really hard and exhausting. And you got to a place where you need to kind of heal from it and move forward, but it is pushing you towards getting this new beginning. The Page of Wands is about not listening to everyone else. It's it feels like just do what feels right for you. Listen to your intuition if your intuition's telling you. And it feels, again, like this feeling of going within, having insight. What is your gut telling you need to move towards? It feels very much like you figuring things out and for yourself and what's right for you, not what's right for everyone else or what everyone else thinks you need to do. It's just kind of sorting things out and then moving forward. A really interesting reading. And then the challenge you have is perseverance. It's just, you're not wanting to. But they're saying when you persevere and move forward, you are moving towards happiness and joy and fulfillment. And like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, it feels almost like there's a shift that had to happen, or you had to learn balance. And when you do learn balance, you start to move forward again, and you get this whole new phase in your life that starts. So yeah, it feels very much like there's a shift, or you're learning that you need to balance yourself, which is you might have been pushing yourself too much, or doing things, trying to figure things out the way other people would do it, or what other people think you should be doing. And now it's going within and saying, okay, this is what I need to do, and I need to balance myself. It almost has, for some of you, this feeling of, taking care of everyone else and not taking care of yourself, or focusing on getting everybody else successful and not really moving towards your successes. And now it's kind of like, okay, wait, I got to adjust this. I can help others while still helping myself. I can balance that out. And same thing with, like, moms are notorious for this, where, you feed your family really healthy food, and then you're busy doing this and that, and you just grab, whatever, a bag of chips or whatever's quick. And so you're not taking care of yourself physically, or mentally. So it's learning that you can do both. And when you balance that, then more and more success comes. Success for everyone comes in. That's what wow, the world's the best card in the deck. So it's kind of just figuring out this feeling of, that saying, and I use this a lot, where it's kind of like, when the masks fall on an airplane, and it's like, put your mask on first and then help others. It has kind of that feeling. It's like you weren't doing that. You were putting everybody else's masks on. And now you're kind of realizing, okay, wait a minute. How come everybody else is, breathing and successful, and I'm kind of spinning my wheels? And it's like, oh, right, because I'm not taking care of myself. So then you adjust things and you go within, figure it out, and then you get everything that you want. And you have the strength and ability to do this. It really feels like just adjusting things, balancing things, understanding you can help others more, or you can do whatever it is that you do better when you take care of yourself and balance yourself. And then, and that's even, like, they're talking about how it refers to even work, like in career. Instead of allowing everybody else to either steal your ideas or to talk over you, when you start to kind of say, what, I can use my voice, and I have just as much skill as everybody else. And when you step forward and balance that, allow others to shine, but you shine as well, then everything starts to flow. It's really kind of interesting. So what you don't see coming is that you realize you have all the tools you need to succeed. You have everything you need to be successful and to take care of yourself and shine and move towards that, shining as well as everybody else shining. The Three of Wands is about, once you realize that, is just being in the now, focusing on what you have to do right now in order to do that. Not look backwards and say, oh, geez, I should have done this 5 years ago or 2 years ago. You're doing it exactly when you're supposed to do it. You can't go back and change something. You can't go back and live in the past. You can only be in the now. Don't look too far forward either. Just be present and in the now, and be open to all the things that could be coming, but focus on what you need to do right now. And then they're saying you're going to have some victories that are going to come when you do that. When you shift this energy and balance yourself, everything starts to move forward, and you get more and more victories into your life. So really, really interesting and very important for you to start that this week, and figure those things out. Thank you so much, Scorpio, for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you could like and share my videos, that would be fabulous. It really helps Have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon.
No matter how slow you go, you're still out lapping everybody at home sitting on their couches.